Hello and welcome, dear viewers, fellow casuals. You're watching Primetime Casual, and this was Destination Sol. It is done. When you are watching this, I'm already sitting in my personal lounge at Wilson Port, eating cake and drinking tea. The week started, more or less, with me taking some time to explore the mesmerizing Eta Carina Nebula. The sheer size and the vibrant color are something every explorer should see at least once. It is also the perfect starting point for going to the eastern side of the galaxy. I did try and look for anemones, but all I could find were geological signals. Those, however, were rather nice given the backdrop. This is all distraction, of course. The real beauty of this last episode lies in the way I was greeted. Commanders Buur and Lord Tywin came out all the way to 8-Burst Nebula to welcome me home. Lord Tywin even brought an assortment of rare liquors and exotic food that he shared, and we all headed out into the black together, before they parted ways in order to prepare Operation Dust Cloud. I was not quite prepared for what was to happen. Given an obscure, innocent system as meeting point, I was soon joined by a fleet of no fewer than 9 ships, some of them corvettes that dragged their way all the way out to meet me and give me a sense of security for the final hour of my journey. The colors such a fleet produces are amazing, and once organized into wings, we stayed together for the entire time, synchronizing our jumps, and as soon as we entered populated systems, my combat escort meticulously scanning every signal for possible threats. Looking back, I can tell you now that in total, Distant Worlds and the return via Destination Sol rewarded me with almost 1 billion credits. Enough to keep me flying happily and financing my hobby of throwing ships at high-gravity planets for a long time. After more than 3,800 jumps, over 233,000 light years traveled and almost 17,000 tons of fuel scooped, I will grant the 39 her well-earned rest though, and leave her docked until such time as I hear the call of the void again. It is times and events like this that make numbers irrelevant though. It is this feeling of community spirit, bringing explorers and combat pilots together in a common mission, that makes it special. 8 months I have been in the black. For 5 months I have not docked at a station, and for 3 months I have not seen another ship for more than a few brief minutes. Coming home, enjoying the amenities of stations, marveling at the new ships and modules that have been invented since I left, and already planning my next adventure. That is what blazing your own trail is all about. And as always, find answers to your questions in the Q&A section after the slideshow. Commander Buur, head honcho of all things Baboon, wants to know, again, I suspect I've asked this before. But I'm old. I forget things and frequently get lost in my own bathroom. Where did the name Primetime Casual come from? And how long have you gone by that name? I think it comes from my early game blogging days and just is supposed to express that I like to play big games in rather a casual, non-stressful, non-grindy manner. While I have used this moniker a bit longer, I officially started using it when I created this YouTube channel. And I had Frontier change my in-game name sometime around the first Speedball, I think. Or Midtorrent Hollow. Whatever was first. I've been around here for too long, and I try to suppress those memories, to be honest. Commander John Thomason, Military and Economical Commander-in-Chief of the Burrian Protectorate in Tewante, asks, do you have any estimate of how many insurance claims have resulted from Speedball events, and how many credits have been involved? Is there a target for losses caused for Speedball 3? Tough question. I know that the record insurance claim was probably around 80 million for Esber's Corvette, so it is safe to say that each Speedball, including the Distant Bowl, claimed hundreds of millions credits in insurance. Numbers of actual ships lost are more difficult, but I'd say every top leaderboard entry has at least a handful of failed runs, which makes my estimate around 40 to 50 ships lost per Speedball. The Bagfather 46, veteran of all my commander logs, has the most important question of them all. Glad you made it back safely. Fantastic viewing. So what's next? Destination pit trip. Thank you for your kind words every time. And yes, the Buur pit trip is indeed next on my list. Then Speedball and various SRV races and circumnavigation attempts before ultimately heading out into the black again. Where to? I have no idea. Yet. This has been an absolute pleasure bringing you these videos week after week, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all again during the Buur pit trip, or Speedball, or wherever the black calls me next. You have been watching Primetime Casual. See you next time and fly safe.